How to get rid of gray hair naturally. There are many treatments that are on the market to help you reverse gray hair fast. One such treatment is using hair colors and dyes. But some of these treatments are harsh on hair and you might want to opt for more natural treatment options. Here's how to get rid of gray hair naturally and fast. 1. How to cover gray hair with henna. Henna is naturally made from the leaves of the Lawsonia plant. It can be safely used at home without damaging, drying, or chemically changing the structure of hair. It also binds keratin to your hair, making it strong and reducing breakage. It comes in a range of colors. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons of henna powder, 1 tablespoon of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of fenugreek seeds, 3 tablespoons of coffee, 2 tablespoons of basil, 3 tablespoons of mint juice. Mix all the ingredients above to get a paste with a smooth but not runny consistency. Apply the paste to your hair and allow it to sit for 2 to 3 hours before washing off. Do this regularly to effectively cover gray hair. Henna dye gradually wears off in a period of 8 to 12 weeks. 2. How to dye your hair with coffee. Coffee is one of the common natural methods of coloring hair. Although it does not give permanent results, it also benefits your hair by strengthening it and supplies it with beneficial nutrients. It is a simple way of boosting your hair color and giving it a vibrant dark brown. 1. Make strong organic coffee, preferably espresso. 2. Allow it to cool down. 3. Pour this over your head while in the shower. 4. Massage it from the roots to the tip of your hair. 5. Cover your head with a plastic shower cap for 30 minutes. 6. Rinse out with cool water. 7. Do this twice weekly till you achieve the desired shade of brown. 3. Amla Indian gooseberry for premature gray hair. Amla is an excellent remedy for many hair problems like hair loss, dull hair, and graying. It can be used in the form of oil or paste to revitalize your natural hair pigment. It has anti-aging benefits, being rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. 1. Mix a tablespoon each of Indian gooseberry pulp and lemon juice. Massage this mixture to your scalp every night before going to bed and wash off the next morning. 2. Mix amla oil with almond oil in equal proportions and apply it to hair to get rid of gray hair and facilitate healthy hair growth. 3. Make amla oil by boiling pieces of dried amla or amla powder until it becomes charred. Allow it to cool, then apply it to hair and scalp. Leave it overnight or for at least 1 hour before rinsing it out. Repeat this once or twice a week for best results. 4. Sage rinse to color gray hair. The use of sage tea is an age-old practice that is used to cover gray hair. It is mentioned in Culpeper's Complete Herb that sage turns hair black, among many other benefits it has for women. It has a gradual effect, turning hair darker, shinier, and softer with time. You must be patient and repeat this process daily to see the results. 1. Bring water to boil and add sage leaves into it. 2. Let it boil for another 2 minutes and allow it to steep for an hour. 3. Strain the liquid into a separate container and discard the leaves. 4. The liquid should be cool and skin-friendly by now. 5. Pour the sage tea onto your hair over a large bowl. 6. Use the runoff to rinse your hair as many times as possible. Do this weekly for best results. 5. Rosemary oil and sage hair colorant. 1. Mix half a cup each of rosemary oil and sage. 2. Add the mixture into boiling water for 30 minutes and steep for 30 minutes. 3. Allow it to cool, then apply it to your hair and scalp. 4. Do this regularly to get rid of gray hair naturally. 6. Blackstrap molasses for gray hair. Blackstrap molasses is a common, effective and affordable natural cure for gray hair. While there are no scientific facts to explain how unsulfured blackstrap molasses reverses gray hair, many people have used it with success. 1. Take 2 tablespoons daily or use it as a sweetener in foods in place of regular sugar. You can also use molasses in pastries and cooking to give your food a robust flavor. 2. Alternatively, you can use 1/4 cup molasses as a pre-POO treatment. Allow it to sit on your hair for 30 minutes, then rinse off. It is rich in antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress on hair and also stimulate healthy new hair growth. 7. Onion juice to reverse gray hair. Onion juice remedy for gray hair and white hair. Onion juice remedy for gray hair and white hair. Onion juice for gray hair is one of most unusual natural ways to get rid of gray hair. Even weirder is the fact that there are lots of scientific studies that have been done to prove and support this remedy for gray hair reversal. It is a rich source of minerals and nutrients such as biotin and sulfur, which are very essential for healthy, shiny, and strong hair growth. Peel enough onions and extract the juice using a blender or a juicer. Apply the juice onto your hair and scalp and leave it for 40 minutes to 1 hour. Alternatively, you can grate onions and massage the resultant paste to your hair. Allow it to sit to 45 minutes before washing off. Note that onions have a pungent smell. You can add in sandalwood or rum to mask the smell. It is advisable to do a skin test to rule out any allergies to onions. 8 Amaranth leaves for premature graying. Amaranth leaves are very effective in stimulating hair growth and restoring normal hair pigmentation. It is full of minerals that are good for hair. Amaranth remedy for gray hair reversal. Amaranth remedy for gray hair reversal. 1. Blend fresh amaranth leaves to extract the juice. Apply the leaf extract on your hair and scalp. 2. Alternatively, you can boil the amaranth leaves in water. Apply the water topically on the scalp. 9. How to get rid of gray hair without dye. The first sight of grays is enough to poke endless possibilities in trying to reverse and prevent more graying. The more natural the better. Now that the world is going green, most people are looking for how to get rid of gray hair without dye or chemical colorants. While there are advantages to using hair dye to cover grays, there are also a whole lot of disadvantages that call for your commitment. Using hair color to cover your grays may damage your hair and cause chemical reactions to some people who may have allergies to ingredients used in dyes. Some of these products are very expensive, and depending on the application, some do not offer good results. Well, now there is a whole lot of ways of how to color gray hair naturally without having to deal with expenses and these harmful effects. Other than home remedies, there is also a wide variety of vitamin supplements that can boost the enzymes that stimulate hair pigment and slow down the effects of aging. 10 Vitamins for gray hair. While gray hair is largely due to less melanin pigment, a healthy lifestyle has also been found to be very important in prevention of premature graying and also slowing down the processes of oxidative stress that come with aging. It is very important to note it takes several minerals and vitamins to support the natural processes of hair pigmentation and healthy hair growth. Taking multivitamin supplements is one of the things you can if you are concerned about premature graying. Here are some of the most beneficial vitamins for gray hair. 11 Vitamin B12 maintains natural hair color. The deficiency of vitamin B12 is called pernicious anemia, and one of the symptoms is hair graying. Generally, the B vitamins play a special role in maintaining the natural color of hair and stimulate its healthy growth. Deficiency may be either due to poor intake or poor absorption. According to Dr. Alan Green, a professor at Stanford University School of Medicine, a nutritional deficiency of vitamin B12 can cause graying even in children. The RDI for vitamin B12 is 2.4 mg per day. 12. Vitamin C to prevent premature graying. Vitamin C and E are powerful antioxidants that help to stop free radical damage. According to vitaminshistory.com, free radicals are responsible for causing damage inside the body and also accelerate the process of aging. Antioxidant vitamins such as vitamin C help to slow down aging processes such as graying. Eat lot of leafy greens, whole grains, and citrus fruits to meet the daily needs of vitamin C in your body. 13 How to get rid of gray hair permanently. Are there ways to get rid of gray hair for good? Graying is considered normal with age, but I would not be surprised if someone was looking for how to get rid of gray hair permanently. It is not always welcome for everyone. Most of the treatments that can be done at home as discussed above call for repeat use, and it takes long to see the actual results. If the problem is not treated from the inside, you will soon see gray hairs sprouting from the roots. This is what has kept scientists trying to find out more permanent way to get rid of gray hair. There have been numerous studies on how to reverse gray hair permanently. Scientists say that they will soon be able to reverse or unwanted gray hair without surgery or damage. According to Gerald Weissman, MD, Editor-in-Chief of the FASEB, Federation of American Societies for Experimental Biology, J1 Arnold, for the first time, an actual treatment that gets to the root of gray hair has been developed. This is on the basis of a study that was conducted on the use of catalase on vitiligo patients. It was found out that when activated with sunlight, the pigmentation of eyelashes was restored. This is same concept that could be used to get rid of gray hair forever. 14. How to prevent gray hair naturally. All of us are bound to experience graying at one point in our lives. While the normal for most people will graying at the age of 35 and above, why do some people start graying in their teens and 20s? It's now common to spot people with gray hair at a young age. The most common causes of premature graying is autoimmune and genetic conditions including vitiligo, alopecia areata, and Werner syndrome. Alopecia areata actually causes the colored hairs to fall off and stops them from growing. In Ayurveda, when more than half of the hair is white by the age of 40, it is considered premature, and they have come up with a whole lot of specialized remedies to help prevent and reverse white hair growth all over the body. Did you know that premature graying also has a pattern? In men, graying starts at the beard, then mustache, side locks, and then spreads to other parts of the head with time. In women, however, graying begins at the temple and spreads to the sides. Unlike normal graying with age, it is a little difficult to try and stop premature graying with home remedies. 15. How to dye gray hair naturally. Gray hair need not be too much of an issue to deal with. There is a wide range of options to choose from, that though it is supposed to make it easier for us, sometimes it can get a little harder to choose the right remedy. If you cannot embrace your salt and pepper, then it advisable to go natural and find a way of incorporating home remedies and treatments to your hair care routine. It is totally understandable if you want to dye your hair to the striking black hair. Experts recommend a change that is within 1 or 2 shades of your original hair color. Source by www.homeremediasorg.com and Google Images. How to get rid of gray hair naturally, prevent graying. Normally gray hair will be a sign of graceful aging, but it is surely not always welcome. Contrary to the popular belief that gray hair is a sign of old age, it is now common to spot even young healthy people with strands of gray hair. While some embrace gray hair, many others face it with difficulty and won't do just about anything to prevent or get rid it. Are there ways to prevent and get rid of gray hair naturally? Before we find out how to get rid of gray hair naturally, it is good to understand what causes gray hair with age. Naturally occurring hydrogen peroxide in our hair is broken down by the enzyme catalase to produce water and oxygen, which are not harmful to the hair. As we age, catalase enzyme diminishes and the process of breaking down hydrogen peroxide slows down. Accumulation of hydrogen peroxide in the hair is what causes oxidative stress and hair depigmentation from the inside out. Other things that may determine when your hair goes gray include ethnicity, heredity/genetics, smoking and unhealthy lifestyles, underlying autoimmune and genetic conditions, poor nutrition, vitamin B12 deficiency, stress. While it may sound simple and anyone will just ask, why don't you dye it to the color that you want? Coring and dyeing hair can get a little too tasking, and many people are getting away from using chemical-laced hair dyes on their hair. Here is how to get rid of gray hair naturally without hair dye.
If you like this video, give up a thumbs up and share your friends and family. For more videos and home remedies, subscribe our channel Health Winky. If you ask any questions, let us a comment. I try to give your answer. Thanks for watching.